Integer writes down a list of 6 different positive integers, the largest of which is n. There's exactly one pair of these numbers for which the smaller number does not divide the larger. What's the smallest possible value of n? Okay, so I want to make n as small as possible, so it makes sense to start with 1, and the second one can be 2. Now, okay, I've got a bit of choice over the third one. I decided to go with 3. So 2 doesn't divide into 3, so I've already dealt with the one where the smaller number does not divide by the larger. I can't have any more. And therefore, every other number from now on must be a multiple of 2 and 3. So we're going to have to go with 6. And then I could go, if I went with 18, then that would make it quite awkward because I need my next number for 18 to divide into it. So it makes sense to just go up in multiples of 6 now, except I can't do 18 here because 12 doesn't go into that. So I'll have to double it again to get 24. So that works out. Let's just try another one. So if again, I want to keep them the smallest possible. What if I now have it so 1 and 2 go into this next number? Well, the smallest would be 4. And then I could go with, I remember I've got 1 to play with which doesn't divide into it. Do I want to use that yet though? I don't want to use something like 5 really. If I went with say 5, then now it would have to be a multiple of 4 and 5 from now on. So I get sort of 20 and then a multiple of 20. That's definitely going to be bigger than 24. So what if I make it so 2 and 4 go into it? I go with the next multiple of 4. It's going to be 8. And then, okay, I need 8 and 4 and 2 to go into the next number. So let's do the next multiple of 8. So far, I've not used a number where the smaller number doesn't divide the larger. So I can use that as my final one, but I can only have one of them not going into it. So I need another multiple of 8 to give me 24. So again, 24 checks out for, we don't need to prove it anymore for the sake of this competition, but you can see we can get it in 2 different ways, 24, and hopefully you can convince yourself there's nothing that's going to be smaller than that.